guys? We are back here on episode 9 of IWC World Wrestling Podcast. We're almost through the way through hell. We have 2 more weeks left of pay-per-view/PLEs. This weekend we have All Out. Next weekend is the big one, Summerslam, night 1, night 2. We will do some kind of prediction today for All Out, but it's not going to have a major factor on what the titles and everything's on the line. Congratulations to Ryan. He retained his IWC TV Heavyweight Championship by one single match. And then Justin, calculating today, Justin and Cheryl will be battling at Emergence in a couple weeks to crown the first ever World Indie Classic Championship. Let's get right into it, TNA. I have to ask this question before we get into it. Ryan, does this feel like a one-sided partnership?
It does.
Because
Hands down.
It feels like WWE is benefiting from this more than TNA is. Yes, TNA is getting more time with their wrestlers, and they're getting TV time, and they're looking for a TV deal, which they're close. They're very close. I still feel
with some of the companies that they're looking at, it could be a pretty decent deal.
Yeah,
Like they're looking at FS1,
FS1,
Tubi.
Tubi, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna work with Tubi though, because Tubi's already with Evolve, so I don't know how that'll work.
Well, Impact does have a channel on Pluto, and they also have one on Tubi and Roku.
I
Yeah,
could
they
see
show a lot of the old.
I have a feeling it's gonna be FS1 because Fox with the deal.
Oh, and the other one's A&E.
Yeah, A&E could work too because they're very big with WWE. So that.
But if you look, all 3 of those channels are WB affiliate.
Yeah. Wait. What was the other one?
FS1. I do gotta say one thing with FS1.
They were.
One thing with FS1, you got Pac-12 and Big Ten football on Thursday nights.
Yeah, so that's probably going to be a big pro. I don't. Yeah, you brought that up.
Yeah.
FS1's going to be it. I have a feeling it's probably going to be Tubi or A&E. A&E is probably the biggest one because WWE only airs their stuff on Sundays. Is usually the date they put their shows and stuff on there. So it'll leave open Thursday, and I don't think there's anything big going on A&E right now. So, my next question is. I know I said I didn't pick him, but I heard the crowd went nuts for him. Did TNA fuck this up? Did TNA fuck this up? An opportunity to cash in the momentum and crown Mike Santana as the new TNA World Champion.
Yes.
I am not
100%.
I'm not as upset with the JC Jane because I have a feeling Masha's just gonna win it. She's just gonna win it back. She's going to win it back the next couple PLEs because we're probably heading towards a Blake Monroe, JC Jane. Blake Monroe is probably going to cost JC Jane. Masha wins the TNA Knockouts Championship back. But the Trick Williams, this match felt like either a TNA star should have walked out as champion. There's also other things to talk about. There's the Bound for Glory first match confirmed. The final match of the Team 3D Dudley Boys. We also got AJ Styles returning, which I have to ask, was that a fucking cash grab? Because it felt like a cash grab. A little bit, but there's no way in hell I don't see, at least right now, I don't see AJ Styles wrestling. One of my favorite YouTubers in the IWC community came up with it last night. They were talking about it. Solo and JD from New York on their TNT episode every Tuesday. They were talking about how this just feels like AJ showed up for just to show up. He came out and crashed. We'll get into it.
I think he showed up to possibly go to the Hall.
Yeah. So ultimately, I don't know what they're gonna do if AJ's gonna wrestle in TNA. I would love for him to wrestle in TNA, but maybe I honestly
at least one more time.
They're gonna wait until it's his final year for him to wrestle.
This is his final year.
Well, no.
He only signed a 1-year extension.
I think it was I think it's next year. He's still on a contract for this year. I think next year is his last year, which is why I'm saying they're probably going to wait until at least next year. Because right now he's feuding with Dom, and he's probably gonna end up. He's gonna face him at SummerSlam. So there's that. But
The
all in
memes that
all,
have come out of this so far, oh my god, have been hilarious.
uh, yeah,
The
yeah,
AJ Styles memes.
they were fantastic. He was a janitor one time. He was a freaking medical staff. He was
Oh,
a
valet.
valet parking. But it all ended with Dominic on Monday night beating him up, telling him that he's medically cleared. So we're getting that match at SummerSlam. So, but let's get into it.
I love AJ trying to get.
Yeah, you cut out. Hold on, Ryan. You cut out. What?
If,
All right. Hold on, Ryan. You're cutting out. Hold on. Ryan, can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay, you're like cut out for a second. You were saying?
No, I just love how he was just bouncing him up and down off the ground, trying to give him the chest compression.
That was fantastic. All right, so let's get into the TNA. Our first match was, I believe, was the hometown men, and
Hometown man.
with Eric Young.
AKA Cody Deaner.
Yeah, against Eric Young and the Northern
Nah, man, it
Armory.
ain't Cody G.
Uh,
Chad Gable.
Zilla Fatu was in this match.
No, it wasn't.
No. This is the match after it. Never
This
mind.
was the
This was the other match. I'm looking at the wrong. They have the wrong picture. Okay, so the hometown men defeat Eric Young and the Northern Armory.
It was just a one-on-one match. It was the
Oh, was it
hometown man versus
hometown
Eric
man?
Young. Northern
Okay,
Armory is just the group that
he was
he
with.
pals
Okay,
around with.
all right. So that match happened. That was another pre-show match. The next match was Real Ones, Zilla Fatu and Josh Bishop versus Jake Something, Mace Warner, and TNA International Champion Steve Backlund.
Backlund, Mr. Deanna Peraza.
That's right. Aren't they married?
Yeah,
So it's obvious the
and Mance Warner's engaged to Steph DeLander.
Real One, Zilla Fatu, and Josh Bishop won, defeated them. Another just a pre-show match. And then we get into the actual match card, and we have Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. Good match. These two have always been great. Back their days in the cruiserweight division and WWE. You gotta remember these two were I think the two original. They're one of the two original cruiserweight champions.
Yeah,
I think Cedric beat
they
him for the
always.
cruiserweight title, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
yeah.
They always have wonderful matches together,
Yeah.
even throughout both their indie careers. They are barn burners in that type of wrestling.
I still think Cedric should have went to AEW. He squandered the opportunity to join the Hurt Syndicate. Would have been a perfect opportunity to kick MJF out, but I have a feeling MJF is going to be the one that turns on this Hurt Syndicate and beats them up because they kind of teased it at All In. So, yeah, we have Mustafa Ali winning this match. I'm sure this will be one of the very many matches they're going to have. I'm assuming they're probably going to at least have two more matches where Cedric wins the next one and Ali wins the last, or Cedric wins the last. Good match, all in all. But then we get into the last minute match, the System and Matt Cardona against NXT's Dark State. Which again I point out.
Can I just pause you right here?
What?
Did you watch the highlights of this match and
No,
see the gear that Brian Myers had made
I heard.
for the system for this match?
I heard something about it. It was. Was it? Was it?
It was Iron Man themed.
Yeah, it was like comic booky. Yeah, Iron Man. Which was
It
pretty
was
cool.
beautiful.
I still think my favorite Atari was the New Day coming out as Dragon Ball characters. That was awesome. I think when was that? Was that WrestleMania?
30.
Was it WrestleMania 30? That was still pretty cool. So yeah. Anyways, the
And that was
System.
one of the New Orleans.
Yeah. Were they still? They weren't heels. They were baby faces at the time, right? Or did they? was it like right when they turned heel? I think it was right when they turned heel.
I think it was right when they turned heel.
Yeah, because I think right around WrestleMania 30 is when they came together and then they turned heel because the fans weren't they were booing them. So the System and Matt Cardona win this match. Honestly, I ask again. This feels like it's one-sided because it feels like the only people that are going on TNA are low-life NXT stars that are not even going to be main event come main roster. I mean, yeah, they had Oba Femi, but that was only because he was feuding with Moose. So this is stupid. Dark State are just the Timu version of the Shield and an even worse version of I don't even want to talk about that group back in the pandemic. We don't talk about them. We're not even going to talk about them. So we move on to the next match. We have I want to say before we get to this match, fuck Tessa Blanchard, fuck her. Just she can go to hell. She can go to
Yep.
hell. She can go to hell. I am so happy that
Amen.
Indy Hartwell won this match. But it looks like we're getting another match between the two because at the end of this match,
She's
after
been
the match,
suspended
yeah, after the
indefinitely.
match, Indy Hartwell got a interview. She had an interview with Gia Miller, and Tessa destroyed both of them. She attacked both of them after the match. There
Gia
is
had to be walked out on a stretcher.
there is
That's why
Yeah,
she
I,
report
was
s- I
suspended.
heard that. That was just like, oh,
there's
no.
it's kayfabe. They're probably writing her off. Or she actually injured herself, and that's just an angle to write her off.
I
Tessa,
think they're
Either way,
probably
it
writing
wasn't
her
good.
off because I've heard some early shit about her being pregnant since baby.
uh, so
I don't know. Well,
Tessa,
there's also a history there an article I read said there was some history with Tessa acting like this before. So,
she is.
She is.
She got fired
She's
because she
been
said
pretty
the
much
N word.
blacklisted by almost every company in the U.S. and Mexico, and almost all over the world for a
But
lot of racist comments.
that won't stop Fightful for reporting that apparently Tessa Blanchard is WWE. She's going to be heading to WWE for an angle. So this might be a reason why they suspended her. She shows up on WWE and probably interferes with the freaking JC Jane, Masha shit. Um, I'm not happy about that. Keep that bitch away from WWE right now. That's the one thing
please.
going. That's the one thing going for WWE right now is their women's division is the hottest it's ever been in a long time. It's arguably the best.
She's probably just like a new version of Charlotte. I'm sorry.
Uh,
She's as toxic backstage as Charlotte is.
well, look at both of their fathers. I mean, well,
True.
Tessa's father's not that
I
bad.
think Brock Anderson was probably the only good child that came out of that group.
Uh, but like I said, WWE's women's division is the one thing that doesn't need help. And then now the tag team division is starting to get better. I mean, SmackDown's tag team division is really good. The Raw tag team division needs to get a little bit better. And oh, look, Ivan's listening to Beyonce right now. Good for him. All
Calling him
right.
out.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get into the next match. We have the winner take all match between JC Jane and Masha Slamovich. Uh,
There's
yeah.
no G in it. It's Slamovich.
Did I say Slamovich? My bad, Slamovich.
You
I
did.
lost my train of thought. Anyways, JC Jane wins this match.
I wish I
Fucking
had
bitch.
gone with my gut. I wish I had stayed and gone with my gut because I had picked JCJ to win that thing.
JC
I had
Jane.
picked her, and y'all talked me
Yeah.
out of it.
Fuck Casey Jane.
Yeah.
I don't like her either, but y'all talked me out of
Exactly.
it.
Big nose bitch. Fucking rhino.
Ivan just
I
responded.
don't
Her nose
disagree.
could pick locks from like 30 feet away, man.
What'd
Little
you say?
trouble pig, man.
Her nose could pick locks from 30 feet away.
Look, I
Oh
don't
my
Fucking
disagree with
god.
trouble
any
pig.
of that, but I should have gone with my. I should have. Y'all talked me out of it, and I should have stayed with my gut.
So anyways, yeah, she wins the match. It looks like we're probably heading towards a rematch at Heatwave.
Oh my God,
Heatwave.
y'all.
Heatwave, we're probably gonna get a rematch. Blake Monroe is probably going to come in, cost JC Jane the title. We set up for probably, I think, NXT No Mercy is where we get JC Jane versus Blake Monroe. She wins the NXT Championship. Here, I'm not as mad as them giving
Unless Jordan
NXT.
gets a hold of her first.
I don't think Jordan will. I think Jordan's heading to the main roster. Uh, I 100% think she is. I think Blake Monroe and Jordan will have like their match at Heatwave. Blake will either win or lose that match, and it will lead to Blake showing up at the end of this match. Which we'll talk about what that potential card will look like because we can all sigh because it looks like they're rushing it again with Javon Evans. So, anyways, JC Jane is now a double champion. She can join the likes of Mandy Rose, her predecessor, her mentor, we'll say, in her former stable, uh, Toxic Attraction. She's
And
also
Stephanie McCare.
and Stephanie Vercure and Ronda Rousey.
Keith Lee.
No, I'm talking about women. I'm talking about women. Women double champions. Ronda Rousey, and then there was another one. I saw another one today.
Hey, put a wig on Keith Lee's Big Mama's house.
Stop! Stop, Justin! Stop!
God.
Anyways, let's get to the main event. Oh no, wait, we have two more matches. So we have the X Division Championship, Moose versus Leon Slater. This felt like a crowning moment. This was
That
arguably
match was amazing. Leon Slater put on a damn clinic
this was the best
and
match
took
of
it
the
to
night.
Moose like nobody's business.
He
That boy has mountains of heart
Leon,
and
yeah,
deserved every minute of that match.
Leon Slater is arguably the face of the X Division, and I'm happy that they crowned him the champion.
I like how Moose shook his hand after the match and actually put the title around his waist.
Well, if you haven't noticed, I think the system are going to be baby faces because of what they're doing with Dark State. So I'm not shocked that Moose, the leader of
And
the
that
system.
boy's been that boy.
Hold on, you're cutting out again, Ryan. What'd you say?
Ryan.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Yeah, like Ryan said, he's the heart, and I'm not shocked that they crowned him the X Division champion. Let's get into the next match while we wait for Ryan to hopefully come
Oh,
through. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, he left. He'll be back. He'll be right back. There he is. There he is. All right, so let's
all
get
right, here
into
we go.
the tag teamed match.
I'm back.
The
Hopefully.
match that
Hello?
only
Check
Cheryl
1, 2.
predicted right. Yeah, we hear you, Ryan. You're good. You're good. The match that.
Let me tell you
You
something.
said something.
I'm going to tell you something about this pick. I did not pick it because I know any of these tag teams at all. I picked it because there was a series of books that I read when I was a kid called The Hardy Boys. So it was a
You know that's how they got
sentimental,
their names, right?
absolutely nothing to do with wrestling.
I thought that
That's
was the
why I
real.
picked
I
them
thought that was the
because
real
of that
name.
book series.
It is the real name. It is the real names, but they started calling themselves the Hardy Boys off the books.
No, get it right.
That is the
Jeff
only
Hardy.
reason I picked them to win was because of the
It's
books.
Jeff and Matt
Had
Hardy,
nothing
all
to
right?
do with their talent, nothing to do with their story, nothing to do with any of that. It was purely because of the books.
So, anyways, like you said, the Hardys would win this match.
I'm
Hardys would.
surprised you read the Hardy Boys and not Nancy Drew.
Oh, I love Nancy Drew too, but I like the Hardy Boys better.
The Hardy Boys won this match. At the end
The
of the
Hardy
match,
Boys also had a TV series that had two hot guys on it, so let me tell you.
all right, you
But
done?
did you see how Hardy's
I was
won?
waiting for us to call her. I was waiting for her to call us, brother.
All right.
You were
Those
what?
damn Hulk Hogan. No, he said, "Let me tell you something, bro." I was like, "Let
So
me tell you something, brother."
But
there's
did you all watch? Did you all see how the Hardys won that match?
no, but we're gonna talk about a couple of things in this match. There was a botch in this match
Jeff
by AJ
Jeff
Francis. Uh,
climbed a
yeah, like
rope
was it
ladder that
like a rope
came
ladder?
down from
Oh
the
Yeah.
yeah, the
ceiling.
rope ladder. Yeah.
Uh,
And yes, that botch. I'm surprised AJ got up and walked away from that. That could have
apparently,
completely destroyed his career.
apparently he was on a talk show the next day saying he was all right. So, that at the end of that match, like I said earlier, the Hardy Boys won it. Out came Bully Ray, or Bubba Ray, whatever you want to call him. He comes out and challenges them to a match for the tag team titles at Bound for Glory. One last match
One last time,
to decide who really is the best tag team
the
in the
goats.
modern era. Devon is in the best shape of his life, so I'm not shocked that this match is going to happen. Devon actually lost, I think, almost 50 pounds.
But
Uh,
you got to think he had that big health scare and thought
It
he
was
could never step back in the ring.
it was
yeah.
85 pounds. He said it on CVV.
What was? Yeah, he said on. Yeah,
Remember,
see,
he had that heart attack and it almost ended his life.
well, he had a stroke. He had a stroke
Yeah,
as well. So, but
Damn it, Jeff Jarrett.
apparently he's good to go though. Like he's like Justin said on the Chris's show. Check him out too. He's an awesome guy. Does all
Chris
interviews.
Van Vliet.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, man.
he's a great guy. This sponsorship is brought to you by Chris Van Lee.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish.
Great ending this. That's our first match at Bound for Glory confirmed. Good for the Hardy
So,
Boys. I knew they were going to win the titles back. I just didn't think it was here. I felt like it was going to be at Bound for Glory, but after the match, it kind of makes sense. But there's another thing to point out. There was an injury scare. Or there was an injury I think it happened before. I don't know if it happened on Thursday or not, but Trey Miguel was not able to perform in this match, so he was replaced by Myron
yeah,
Reed.
Myron
Uh,
Reed.
so, but anyways, the Hardy Boys win. Their tag teams again. I think their 16th tag team title.
I think so. But like I was going to say during the last match, Leon Slater has been living with Matt Hardy, training with both of them. And I think it's that tutelage that helped him rocket to the top of that X division.
That's why I love Private Party.
In fact, Jeff did all of his makeup. He even helped Zilla do a homage makeup to his own father during the opening match.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Jeff did it for him. He said
That's
it felt like
pretty
an honor helping the son of one of his best friends in the locker room pay homage to his father,
That's pretty cool. All right,
Umaga.
let's get
That
to
is pretty awesome.
the main event. Let's get to the main event.
Yeah, because there's pictures on Twitter and everything that show Jeff almost in tears helping him paint his face.
A shit show of a main event. Let's just say that. A shit show of the main event. Joe Hendry comes out with a pop crowd. Trick Williams comes out. Then we have
Not really much of a pop. He got a lot of boos.
Who did Trick or Joe?
No, Joe.
Really?
He got a lot of boos. Yes.
Well, look where they're at. They're at Mike Santana's, where he's from.
Yeah.
So of
Well,
course Joe
yeah,
was gonna
to be
get
fair.
booed.
Joe got a lot of boos during that match, and I was surprised because of how much people love him.
They love him, but I feel like if this was anywhere else, I think Mike Santana wouldn't have gotten as much love. Because it was where Mike Santana is from, it does not surprise me that the crowd was more in favor for Mike Santana. Because like you said, Joe Hendry he's absolutely loved everywhere else, except for the fact that where they're at is where Mike Santana is at. He is obviously going to be the crowd favorite, and he's a rising star right now. So, but ultimately, yes, we talked about this earlier. Trick Williams would retain. It would end the pay-per-view with his hand being raised by the TNA president holding the title. This felt like a missed opportunity to crown either Joe Hendry or Mike Santana. But now that Joe Hendry is more likely not going to be challenging for the title because he's probably going to be heading his way to WWE permanently or full time, just like how Jordan Grace did. Remember, Joe Hendry's contract ends this year. He will more likely be a WWE affiliate or a WWE superstar, NXT superstar to be exact, by sometime next year. Um, that's pretty cool. Ryan just sent. That's really cool. But all in all, it was a good pay per view. It was a good pay per view. I don't know what the fuck TNA is gonna do now because it feels like they might have just squandered the best moment to give Mike Santana. I guess we have to trust TNA and WWE to find a way to get Trick Williams versus Mike Santana at Bound for Glory. Maybe they do Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana at Emergence, and the winner goes to Bound for Glory. But they're gonna have to find a way to get to give to make this feel like it's not one-sided partnership. I mean, all in all, I think when TNA wins the titles back, it's going to be a huge pop, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Speaking of that, we have All Out to do. We'll do that at the end of the show. I want to talk about Monday Night Raw.
I actually have a feeling.
All Out is actually after Emergence.
Is it after Emergence? I thought it was this weekend.
Yes, the 25th. No,
Okay. So they
it's the
moved it
25th
back.
of August.
So they moved it back. Okay. Because they usually have it 2 weeks after All In.
I think I was trying not to coincide with.
No, All Out's going to be September 20th.
September 20th.
Yeah, September 20th in Toronto. Okay.
No, but I have a sinking feeling that WWE is going to purchase them.
Who, TNA?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad
No,
thing.
because if you look, back in January, TNA announced this partnership with AAA. Now AAA has been bought by WWE.
We'll have to keep monitoring that. I don't know. It just feels like right now I think TKO is in too much debt to be purchasing anyone else. A lot of people don't realize that they're in debt for purchasing WWE.
Yeah, by like over $3 zillion or something.
$3 billion. There's actually talks that they might even sell WWE by the end of 2026. So they're just trying to fatten
Really?
WWE up to sell it to someone else. Hence, probably back to Vince McMahon, which is a dark, very scary thought. All right, so we have Monday Night Raw. We had Gunther, CM Punk. We had the Women's Tag Team Championship match. We have AJ Styles doing his wonderful things. We had the Triple Threat, LWO, War Raiders, and New Day. I didn't see that match. Who won? Did the New Day win that match?
LWO.
No, LWO won.
No.
So we're getting that at SummerSlam.
I think so.
The LWO Creed Brothers and New Day.
Yeah, the LWO
Okay.
Yeah, LWO won. I watched it.
Oh, so the War Raiders weren't. So they weren't in this match. Okay.
No, it was the Creeds.
No.
Okay, so Bleacher Report needs to fucking fix that because they have the War Raiders. Okay. So the LWO win this. I think they're going to face them at SummerSlam. It could be next week. Who knows? The way WWE treats the tag team division.
I would not put it. I would not put that match on SummerSlam. I'm sorry.
Maybe an undercard for night one.
They got to go back to putting pre-show
Well,
matches.
think about it, Marcus. SummerSlam is next week.
Yeah. Oh, they could wait. They could wait until the Monday after SummerSlam. It doesn't say where they're going to face each other. It just says they want a title shot. So.
But can we put this out there? Will we see any returns after SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, we're probably going to see debuts. 100% see debuts. I believe Britt Baker.
Because there was a fan in the crowd that had a huge sign saying, "I miss you, Ilya."
Dragunov. Ilya
Dragunov.
Dragunov will be back, and I have a feeling he's going to feud with Gunther after Gunther loses that title. Because here's a little.
You got to think it's almost been a year and a half
Here's a
since
little
his knee injury.
And here's where I think WWE's trying to pull a little sneaky doodle on us with this Seth Rollins shit. Look at the past. Instantly, when someone was hurt, they would announce it. So why are they being so secretive with this fucking Seth Rollins shit? I have a feeling Seth Rollins is playing everyone, and at the end of night one, when Punk beats Gunther, Seth Rollins is gonna cash in and win the championship. But we'll get to that next week when we do our predictions. But right now we have the Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Oh my God, Lyra! I honestly want Becky to win so Lyra can just get pushed up to the main event scene because she is ready. Becky brought the best out of Lyra, and she does that with a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah.
She is so damn good at that at doing that. And Lyra,
But I'm surprised WWE doing so many no DQ matches for SummerSlam.
yeah, this is a no disqualification match too. So we also got a confrontation between Valkyria and Naomi. So obviously they basically just spoiled the match at SummerSlam. That Naomi's probably going to retain, and it's going to be Valkyria versus Naomi. That might even be the War Games match, honestly. Io, Valkyria, Rhea. Maybe you throw in Bailey, and you do like Becky, Naomi, and the tag team champions, Raquel, Perez, and all them. But
If Lynn's back by then,
who
because
is?
I don't see Roxanne prospering in a match like that.
She was already in a War Games match, I thought. Or was
Yeah,
it
but she sucked at it.
No.
Huh?
Was she in War Games or was she
Back
in
in
Royal Rumble?
NXT. No, I think she was in one of the NXT War Games.
She was in the original NXT War Games because they didn't really
Oh, okay.
they didn't really move the War Games to WWE's Survivor Series until after Vince McMahon changed NXT 2.0 to
Oh,
2.0.
gotcha.
So I think she was in the
I was just
original
I was
War
uh
Games.
I was just poking around Reddit here. It says the latest rumor that Seth Rollins' injury is a total work, not
Yeah,
legitimate. Keep in
yeah.
mind, this is Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer has reported that he was told to expect an injury-related angle with Seth Rollins to take place at the show. The work injury will allow Seth Rollins to return early for a surprise cash-in.
Yeah,
I mean,
which I
That
could also see
makes
this being a work because normally when a champion gets
or normally
injured,
he's not a champion, but normally when someone
they're
gets injured,
vacated,
they report it. They straight up report it. They're not secretive about it.
and the title will get vacated.
Well, he's not a champion, Justin.
Yeah, but still, the briefcase is basically a title.
I know, but I don't. They don't really vacate it. Then what they'll do is just have him lose an angle, like they did Mr. Kennedy, where Edge won the briefcase from
That
him.
was stupid.
It was because it turned out that that injury that he had on his bicep wasn't as serious as they thought, which is a really terrible because then it fucked Mr. Kennedy over. He was never able to recover from it. I mean, he had a great run in TNA, but he should have been the world heavyweight champion. They should have done the angle with him and Mr. McMahon, where he was McMahon's legitimate son, instead of fucking that stupid hornswoggle shit they did. But anyways, so we had. During the tag team match, we had Lyra and shit show up. No, it was Lyra and Bailey. We had Becky show up. Then we had Dominic
Costing him the match.
tossing in the match. Then Dominic gets I think he gets hit by Lyra. He's down, and then we have the medics coming over. First it was the actual medical trainer. Then there was a guy.
That medical trainer was actually hold on.
No.
That medical trainer was actually a wrestler.
Was it?
what?
That was former, the female medic that came and helped him was former AEW star Alex Gracia.
Really?
That's cool.
Yes.
Wait, really?
So anyways,
That's
then
awesome.
another medical trainer showed up. But this one, he had he looked very familiar as the camera panned up. It was AJ Styles. I think he was wearing glasses. He was wearing like sunglasses.
Yes.
No, he's
Yeah.
wearing glasses.
Was
AJ
he?
He
has
was
to
wearing
wear
glasses.
glasses, actually.
Uh,
The man
Yeah, he does.
kind of blind.
he was wearing glasses. And then he started doing. He started beating on his
He
chest
actually has
as
pretty decent
CPR.
glasses, too.
So that happened. Throughout the night, AJ was dressing up too, which is funny, hilarious. Because the beginning of the show, he showed up. Dom got out of the car and told Finn to go, and he'll get the valet to park it, and it was AJ. AJ was the valet.
That was fantastic.
This has just become a meme. This has become a meme. What AJ's gonna do, but then we get into arguably probably the best match of the night. We have Sami Zayn carrying Cross. Cross finally wins. I think they're gonna get their final match at SummerSlam. Sami Zayn should start going on a losing streak. I have a feeling they should start letting Sami Zayn lose, because when he inevitably wins the Royal Rumble next year in Saudi, it's gonna be amazing. So if it was up to me, I'd have Karrion Kross win this feud at SummerSlam. You have Sami then go into a feud with Rollins. Maybe he joins the War Games match. Because I have a feeling Roman Reigns will more likely be back for that. What's going to happen is Roman Reigns is wrestling at SummerSlam. He's going off to shoot, which usually takes about 3 to 5 months. So around the time where Survivor Series happens, he'll come in, probably show up, do the match, and then go back to finishing filming. Sami Zayn, I have a feeling the War Games match is going to be Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jey Uso. Do you think it's going to be a 5-on-5?
Oh, definitely.
So I don't know who the fifth member would be. I mean, maybe Jimmy. You might go Jimmy. You might go LA Knight. It could be LA Knight. Because I have a feeling that at this time, because they're teasing it way too hard, that Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel. But I don't think Cody should be in this match. Unless there's an angle that Rock is behind this entire faction, and Cody and Seth are the two leaders, because they dominate their brands. Cody on SmackDown, Seth on Raw. But we're obviously heading towards a War Games match between Seth's group, the Seth Riders is what they're calling them, and Team
The
WWE.
Seth Riders.
Yes, the Seth
The
Riders.
Seth Riders? Really? So they all ride Seth Rollins?
It's
I thought that was only Becky's job.
it's a
No,
joke.
Becky barely even does it anymore.
See, man, why do you think he's so grumpy, man? He's not getting in Becky's pants. Anyways,
Oh Lord.
Karrion Kross wins. Then we have Stephanie Vancouver versus Io Sky. This match is ended by
The weirdest ending I've ever seen.
interference by Chelsea Green, because obviously that's where they're heading towards. Stephanie Vancouver and Chelsea Green are probably going to feud at SummerSlam. I don't know why they would put that match on a PLE card, but they will. They'll find a way. But this also ended with Naomi coming in and attacking. Oh, look at that! Naomi coming in and attacking Stephanie and Io. Out comes Mommy. They fend it off, and we're probably looking at that also being that these three members being part of the women's War Games match. Probably at that moment, Stephanie Vancouver is the women's world champion. I have no doubt in my mind that Stephanie's walking out of Paris as the women's world heavyweight champion. They are strapping boots to her, and they are setting her to the moon. No pun intended. And I know I love Cameron Grimes. To the moon! Missed that man.
Shout out to Cameron Grimes right there.
All right, so we end the night at Raw with Roman Reigns, the OTC, the over-the-counter chief. We get a great promo between him and Paul Heyman. Obviously setting up
Yeah, I'm
the tag.
surprised Braun Breaker actually spoke.
Yeah, adding up to probably the
I
tag
will
team
say
match.
I'm getting impressed with Braun's mic skills lately. He is kind of stepping up. I guess Uncle Scott's teaching him a thing or two.
Uh, I'm surprised he is because his son, didn't they just sign his son to an NIL?
Yeah.
So his son will be in WWE eventually. So anyways, yes, this ultimately leads to them fighting, brawling it out, and then Jey Uso comes in for the save. We get a double spear. Roman actually looks like he hurt himself spearing. I think it was Bronson Reed.
Yes.
He did not look good. It looked like he was holding himself, but then when he got up and Jey Uso hit him on the shoulder, he looked good.
Ah, my dick.
So,
Oh my God.
You said he was holding himself.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You hear
yeah.
the mini chief.
He hurt
So
his troubles.
The mini chief.
he
My
hurt.
God.
You heard the mini chief.
Mini Chief. We're getting set up for a SummerSlam match: Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Originally, I thought it was going to be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, but we're not getting that. We're not getting that at SummerSlam, obviously, because they want to do the injury. If it's a real injury, obviously, because of that. But if it's a work, which we think it is, uh, it's probably
And Dave
because
Meltzer.
and Dave Meltzer. Well, we can't believe Dave Meltzer. Everything fucking Dave Meltzer says these days is fucking false. Uh,
Yeah, it's
but
because he gets the damn shit right from people, right from
for the
the
most,
actual sources, and
they
they just
fucking
play
tell him
him like a
lies.
fiddle.
Yeah, they tell him like fucking lies.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling. He's gonna be right about this one because it just feels like Seth Rollins is playing everyone. I mean, he showed up on the fucking Rich Eisen show in character. Usually, when he goes to do interviews like that or like football related, he's not wearing his fucking outfit. He's wearing something Bears related. Uh, but he came
Yeah.
in like all dressed up like that and shit. But he did admit that he might be out time for. But no one's gonna believe that. Like, come on. Like they're being so secretive with this shit. So, but ultimately though, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed, the Bronze. I'm gonna call them the Bronze because they both have Braun in their name. Um,
Yeah.
It's the Brawny Men.
Brawny Man.
The what?
All we need
They
now
need
is
Brawny
LeBron.
man?
It's
all we,
the Brawny Men.
all
It's
we
the
need
Brawny
now.
Paper Towel guys.
All we need now is Braun
Oh my
Strowman.
God.
And we have the Braun triplets.
No,
uh,
like I said, all we
Okay,
need is one LeBron, and we got it.
someone needs to make that meme with the brawny paper towels.
LeBron
uh,
breaker with the damn LeBron
so
breaker with the
so we have
actual.
that. Looking forward to that. That's probably honestly that's gonna be Roman Reigns. He's gonna win that match. It's gonna be his send off until probably around Survivor Series when he comes back. He is scheduled to show up for the two remaining Raws. So he will be this last night or Monday night, and then next Monday he'll be out. So he's actually working more than he's worked in almost 3 years. Uh,
And I also heard he might be on the following Raw after SummerSlam too.
so yeah, which is probably he'll probably get
I
rid
know
of.
it's hard to believe he only has 14 dates left, and look how much of the year we still have left.
Cena's supposed to show up what Friday, and then he's supposed to show up the night after SummerSlam too. Uh, which kind of makes me
Yeah, he's only got 14 dates left.
think Cody might lose. But like I said, there's been because what was it you that pointed out, Ryan, or someone else? I think someone else pointed out that Cody was wearing the same sunglasses that Roman or
I did.
The Rock, yeah, the Rock was wearing,
And the
uh,
watch.
and the watch, yes,
The
and
night
the
that he
watch,
had Cena turn on him
yes.
when they
So
did the contract signing.
I would not be shocked if that happens. I think I don't expect The Rock to show up anytime soon. He even came out and said the final boss character is retired. Could be throwing people off, but
I
I think
I
Cody.
also heard that they're trying to work it into Cena versus one final time
The
at
Rock
Saturday's main event in Boston.
in his last match, Cena versus Rock.
Yeah,
I could see that. I have like I said, I saw this video on YouTube that was talking about how they could do the perfect Cody heel turn. Was Cody turns heel, and it's Rock behind it all. Rock is with he makes the faction, so it's Cody, Seth, and the faction they're with. Rock is behind it all. Cody, I think when Cody does turn heel, he's probably bringing back the black hair, and we're probably gonna get like a darker version of his theme song. I wish he'd bring back the Dashing Cody.
Smoking mirrors.
Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors. That would make more sense. Well, you could keep the whoa, but it's not the same. Whoa! You can have John Cena even sing it too. I love that moment.
No. You got to get John over to sing.
Yeah, you have John Cena sing it. Just have him sing
Something, John
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes.
My God.
It's that freaking.
Before we log off here, I do want to. I have a few announcements.
Well, we hold on. We still gotta
There
do
was
we still gotta do NXT. We still gotta do NXT. We'll briefly talk about NXT. So on NXT, before we get to that, NXT we had
They've watched it.
Trick Williams.
I didn't watch it either.
And so Trick Williams and Undertaker had a segment on NXT.
Why?
Undertaker shut his ass up quick.
Yeah, Undertaker choke slammed him. Then we had Hank and Tank, Zarya and Zoruka versus the Colling. We had a
Dark State interference.
Yeah, a backstage segment
which caused people are thinking that Tatum Paxley might be the true leader behind Dark State.
I can see that.
Because this is the second time that it's happened.
Has it? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
So we'll have it. Then we had
I'm sorry, that is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, we had a backstage segment with Trick and Oba, which, oh my God, I swear to God, they better not be teasing that again. But I think it was.
Well, then JC came up, so they had all four world champions.
I think that was what they were doing in the segment. Because later in the night we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Because JC Jane would show up with both titles, and she would say get out of their way. So I think that was the way to showing it. We had Jasper Troy versus Ricky Saints. Troy won by countout, which is probably we're leading to another match between the two.
He put Ricky through the damn stage.
I think.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I didn't see the match, but I think Ricky's gonna win this match.
Yeah, he literally power slammed Ricky through the stage.
We got Red Sinclair versus Blake Monroe. It was okay. We had Michelle.
Which that was a squash match for Ren.
Yeah, we had Michelle McCool come backstage and talk to Fatal Influence, which was pretty cool. Then we had what was a weird segment, but honestly, I'm actually happy to hear Santino Marella getting to fight in a WWE ring.
Santino Marella going for the North American title. He came out and started Ethan for it.
He came out and Why
the
not?
Cobra returned to WWE.
Not? Why not? All right, Santino Marella.
Sorry, this is fucking Elimination Chamber all over again. Why was he in the world title picture?
Then we had.
Why not?
Why not? Then we had. Well, obviously, this is what I'm going to get to in the segment after this. Then we had arguably the best match of the night. Arguably the best match, probably.
But you got to think.
Few weeks.
Ethan Page debuted it as the new Canadian North American title. Where's Santino from? Canada.
Obafemi versus Yoshi versus Josh Briggs was a hell of a match. Obafemi would ultimately retain, not surprising. I don't think Oba's dropping that title anytime soon.
And then Josh Briggs turned on Yoshi afterwards.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
Which we all saw that coming.
We saw it coming.
He threw him into the steps and started forearming.
So we got
which we all kind of see that coming.
Yeah, we figured that was going to happen because obviously they've been teasing it. Then we got at the end of the night we had Javon Evans and Undertaker talking, and Undertaker said you got to go after the big dog.
Well, Javon throughout the entire night was trying to write something, and he was just having massive writer's block, and he had all these different legends of wrestling come up to him and help him through his writer's block. Ending with the Undertaker telling him that if you really want to do this, kid, go after the biggest dog in the yard.
And I just sighed. I'm like, this is too early to be doing Obafemi versus Javon Evans again. I honestly think Javon Evans should go after Ethan Page. I think he should win the North American title first.
Yeah, because they really did. ever end that feud between him and Ethan.
Yeah. So I feel like this is just maybe this is a swerve that they're making us feel like he's going after Obafemi, but he's actually going after Ethan Page. Maybe. I don't know. I have a feeling Ethan Page is going to be in a feud with Ricky Saints and Jasper Troy after Santina Marella. But like I said, if Javon Evans faces Obafemi at Heatwave, Javon Evans is winning. I don't see Javon Evans losing another match to Obafemi. It'll tarnish his character more than it'll help. But I still don't think Oba should be dropping that title soon. I think Oba should hold it.
And he cut out.
Or did we?
No?
No. You guys good? You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cut out there for quite a while.
I was just saying Obafemi shouldn't drop the title for at least until Survivor Series. Then maybe you keep him out until Royal Rumble. But I have a feeling if they go where they're going with Javon Evans, he's going to win the title at Heatwave. Or what they could do is have Obafemi versus Javon Evans at Heatwave, and Jasper Troy comes in and interferes and costs Javon Evans because he's not finished with Javon Evans. I could see that.
I do gotta say, if they bring Obafemi out for Royal Rumble next year, please have him and Penta #1 so we don't have a longest stand entrances in the middle of the match.
You know what? I want to see Gunther versus Obafemi.
Oh my god, that would be fantastic.
I'm already looking
I
forward
would.
Hey, you gotta have Big E as the special guest.
Yes.
Give me Meat Madness, man.
Oh my god, yes.
Ultimately,
Give him
though,
his Arby's match.
Obafemi has bigger set or what is it? Higher aberrations.
Bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, bigger fish to fry in the main roster. I do think his time as NXT champion is coming to an end. I just don't know when, if it's going to be at Heatwave or it's going to be at No Mercy or Halloween Havoc. I would probably have it at Halloween Havoc because there's really nothing he could do on the main roster right now, except for get buried into the already storylines they got going. Maybe he's the fifth man for the War Games match. That would be insane to have him in that match. He joins Team WWE. Because I have a feeling he's going to be a babyface when he goes to the main roster. He's already hella over with the crowd in NXT. So we'll see. But like I said, it looks like Javon Evans and Obafemi is the next thing they're heading towards. I wouldn't mind if they do Trick Williams too. They also tease that. So maybe they're not going to have Oba drop the title anytime soon because with the Trick Williams shit as well. But anyways, Ryan, before we leave, let's get into what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I do have a few announcements. We did see during a WWE live event that Rich Holland has resurfaced in WWE.
Was a damn Jim Bro?
Jim Bro character known as the Steam Pig.
Steam Pig.
He's wearing like full on skin tight leather shorts and like a leather jacket that's super skin tight with a headband.
Ryan.
He looks like Jackie Moon.
He's got unfinished business. All right, his agreement with Adrian Chase, it was notified, man. It was voided because Chase Hughes back. Now he's got to come back and destroy it again. Of course he's back in WWE, man.
It looks like Simon Dean, man.
Yeah, it's like Simon Dean. He's a Jim Bro type character, and he's more. It's more of a vanity gimmick. Like they showed him like taking selfies of himself.
Oh my god, are they gonna bring Nova back as his manager?
Kind of like what they do with like Tyler Breeze.
Oh, and they did Tyler Breeze when he had like
or like the Dashing Cody Rhodes type deal where he was always taking pictures of himself.
You're really smoking mirrors.
Yeah. Another one is the last two things. Sad moments that have happened in the wrestling world. Buff Bagwell lost his leg due to an accident that didn't heal right, so he had to have his leg amputated. And Elena Black, aka Cora Jade, has announced her retirement from wrestling.
Yeah.
And WWE Hall of Famer Ozzy Osbourne died.
I was gonna get to that. Let me get into that.
The WWE Hall of Famer Ozzy Osbourne.
Before we end this, yes, Ozzy Osbourne died at 76. Yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
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 That was yesterday.
He is the
Succumbed to
father.
Alzheimer's.
The father. I thought it was
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. It was Parkinson's.
Yeah.
He is the father of metal. The father of rock.
Yes.
The Prince of Darkness. The father of metal.
Yes. He is thankful for a lot of metal bands.
The man Satan was holding the chair for.
The man Satan was holding his place in hell for. Just to
Mama,
get his
I'm
throne,
coming home. He is. I gotta say thankful to him before we end this. He is very he is a reason why a lot of my favorite metal bands exist today. Slipknot would not exist without Ozzy Osbourne. Metallica.
Slipknot would exist. Korn
was not exist.
Rage Against the Machines. Even people all the way up to Jellyfall today.
Yeah.
Look back at Ozzy's music as a great inspiration.
He is great. He is, like you said, the father.
His music transcends time.
So, anyways, that is all the time we have for this week. Next week, when we come back, we will have the 2-night episode or 2-night predictions for SummerSlam. Holy shit, it's already time for SummerSlam. It's gonna be probably arguably one of the best SummerSlams because there's that match card is stacked. And we still have a few more matches to even be added. I mean, the Lyra Becky match is gonna cook. The triple threat between Naomi, Io, and Rhea are gonna be awesome. The Cody Cena match should be better. Gunther and CM Punk's gonna be really good. The tag team match, which is probably gonna be added.
I will say this: we may want to wait on our predictions and not do them so early because we still have another full Raw and SmackDown to get through.
We're probably gonna record on Thursday because I don't think they're gonna add anything on that Friday. So we'll record on Thursday to make sure, if in case they add any more matches, which they're probably going to. There's more likely going to be the tag team match is probably going to be added. One of the tag team matches. I have a feeling they're going to do not the LWO one, the SmackDown one, for the tag team titles on there.
I'm saying maybe a U.S. title match.
Maybe no, Jacob Fatu
maybe
and Solo.
An IC title match.
Jacob Fatu and Solo still got to be added. The AJ
I feel like every title is going to be on the line.
It could be because they're trying to make it they're trying to make it the best 2 nights. They're trying to have it rival. It's trying to make it the summer WrestleMania. So the WrestleMania of the summer.
Yeah.
So we'll get our predictions in next week. We'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining us this week. Again, congratulations, Ryan. Justin and Cheryl will do battle. I didn't announce that. I should say that Justin and Cheryl tied for the World Indies Classic Championship. They will be battling it out in Emergence in 3 weeks. The winner of that will.
Can I go ahead and concede now? Because I literally flip a coin when I'm picking some of these matches.
You have little faith. You could just because Justin's on a hot streak right now and he's won the last 3 pay-per-views doesn't mean he's gonna win this one. He could fumble, man. He could fumble. It's Justin.
Hey,
what's the point?
I'm not Pete Carroll in the Super Bowl. Okay, I run on the 1 yard line. Okay.
I tell you what, though, if I had gone with my gut, I would have that title right now. Thank you.
What title?
$5 bid.
What title?
He's not Mark Sanchez.
If I would have broken it. Shut up. If I had stuck to my gut and picked JC Jade,
all right,
we would not be tied.
That's all the time we have for it.
Hey, Marcus, what's the point totals right now?
For
between them.
30 apiece.
Yeah. 30 apiece.
30 apiece.
I am cashing in my title. Put 30 points on my name. It's a triple threat match in Emergence.
You want a triple threat match?
I'm cashing in option C.
But you might not even have the title at SummerSlam. You might not have it after SummerSlam. You sure you want to cash in now?
I'm cashing in option C.
You cash in options. All right.
Hey,
Triple threat.
it's like money in the bank, man.
Oh God.
You can get a shot.
I thought you were going to cash it in for the PCW
Going into
championship.
SummerSlam, the television title is vacant.
It's vacant. All right.
I'm cashing in my shot at emergence.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna give Anthony, if Anthony can get at least 30 points at SummerSlam by both nights. So if he gets 60 points total, he will be the new IWC television champion. Because I'm not adding another. Because Justin, Cheryl, or Justin, no, you're in. Justin, Mark, and Cheryl will have a shot at winning the number one contendership to face me at Heatwave. So, or whoever is the PWC championship. Because Ivan could still win. Ivan could win. I wouldn't put money on it because he has a terrible track record. I mean, look at his last 3 PLEs. But anyways, that's all the time we have.
How about this? All right. We're out.
All right, Ryan. I'll see you later. Thank you guys for joining this week's episode. We will see you guys next week for the SummerSlam predictions. Peace.